We begin with the fourth day of the United Auto Workers strike against the big three car companies. Both sides failing to reach labor agreements over the weekend, and now the strike is also threatening the livelihoods of workers who haven't walked off the job. Here's Terry Moran.
This morning, nearly 13,000 auto workers are back on the picket lines as the United Auto Workers Union battles America's big three car companies over wages and benefits. It's an unprecedented strike using new tactics, targeting only 3 facilities so far: a GM plant in Missouri, a Ford plant in Michigan, and a Chrysler Stellantis plant in Ohio.
Come on now!
Over the weekend, negotiations puttered along. The UAW saying it had, quote, reasonably productive conversations with Ford and meetings Sunday with GM. And Stellantis says it's now increased its offer to workers, matching Ford and GM, a roughly 20% increase for hourly wages. But that's just half of the increase the UAW has demanded, along with better retiree benefits and a 4-day work week after years of concessions to automakers when the companies were struggling.
I know we're asking for a lot, but over the years, we've gave up a lot.
And the UAW's targeted tactics are already having ripple effects on non-striking workers. GM announced temporary layoffs for 2,000 non-striking employees at a plant in Kansas. Ford did the same to 600 in Michigan, both companies blaming the strike for disrupting operations. But the UAW accused the companies of, quote, trying to put the squeeze on our members to settle for less.
It's because we're out here on strike and we're picketing to stand up for ourselves.
Further down the supply chain, the strike is now starting to impact some car dealerships, bracing themselves for possible shortages.
We can survive for a while, but if this thing prolongs out anywhere past that 30-day deadline, we're going to really start to see some pricing influences.
The workers we talk to keep saying 2 things to us. First, they aren't just doing this for themselves and their families. They're thinking about younger workers coming into the industry, especially as the industry transitions to electric vehicles. And they're also saying it's time for a reckoning after years where workers took hit after hit and executives got paid more and more. Terry Moran, ABC News, Wayne, Michigan.
And as